Pikachu.
Oh, we're back with Anthony. Looks like I woke up early today. I'm going to wake Niccolo up. I never got to tell him what happened. Let me out! Yo, Niccolo. Hey, come on. Grits teeth. Really, Anthony? It's barely dawn. Sorry, Polo. Shut up, Polo. You'll wake everyone up with your yapping. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? There's something. Sure, let's go talk in the bathroom. Is this about when you and Edward were acting strangely after lunch yesterday? Tell him about the ghost tapes and murder. Oh wait, that's crazy. How could he clean up so fast? No idea. He even killed 2 nurses in front of the same patient. Twice! It almost feels too strange to be a coincidence. I thought the same. How did you manage to make it out of there? My imaginary friend helped me. Wait, you have an imaginary friend? Why did you keep it a secret from us? That's fine, you don't have to explain it if you don't want to. It makes sense why you can see our imaginary friends now. So the ghost makes films of his victims. That's disgusting. I feel that's not something a spirit or imaginary friend would do. The ghost is sounding more and more human. Annabelle thinks the ghost is a person too. She's been looking into this longer than we have. I'm sure she's right. You mentioned a second ghost tape, right? Are you going to watch it? I have to. I'll go with you. We need to find out who this freak is. Someone's dressing up and murdering people. This is insane. I agree. Creepiest part is that he watches us sometimes. He's probably been scoping out his next victims for a long time. But why is he killing the nurses then? I don't know. That's a great question. And what's worse is everyone thinks it's one of us. Actually, Boris told me the police think it's an adult. Really? What a relief. Looks like our heads evaded the chopping block for now. I wish we could leave and hand the films over to the police. Maybe we can come up with something. That's a great idea. Sounds like a plan. For now, let's get ready for the day. We still have to follow the schedule or else we'll get into trouble. Okay. Anthony, thanks for telling me all of this. I'm sorry you've been going through all this alone. You seem like the kind of person that keeps things to yourself. If you ever want to talk, I'm always here to listen. Thanks, Nick. No problem. Oh. I need to get ready for the day. Combing my hair, sorry. Brush their schnackers. Washing the feet. Guess it's time to eat slop again. Woohoo! Moldy, ready break? Ain't booty bix though, is it? I absentmindedly picked up my breakfast while thinking about what my next move would be. Bills came and went, and before I knew it, it was time. Sleep again, don't we? Anthony Rivers. Oh my! Clock! Start heading upstairs to get my injection. Woohoo. Hollow's gone. Well, we need to try and get to the projector room at some point and go look at the tape, don't we? What's up, Boris? Morning, Anthony. Morning. It'll just be me today. It seems 2 more staff members are currently indisposed, so we're quite short-handed. Anyway, no need to keep up appearances since no one else is here. We'll skip the shot. Sounds good to me. No nurses will come by here today, so as long as you stay inside this room, you're free to do whatever you like. Well, I'll be off. See you around noon. Alright. That. I guess I'll have to stay in here for a while. I don't want to lay on the table. Maybe I can look for something to do. Oh? What's that? Is that a nurse? The fuck? Oh, fucking hell. Hello, Hollow. We can only wonder why they're colluding, and for how long. Wait, what do you know about this? Well, there's lots of things I know and you don't. The question is, would you even believe me if I told you? Yes, tell me what you know. Okay, let's start at the beginning then. Remember how I used to look different? Back when we were good friends before you... That's when it all started, Anthony. But, hey, enough of that. You won't even let me finish talking. Alright, go on. Haven't you considered that there could be a reason behind my actions? Nothing could justify murder. You fucking killed someone! Ha! Nothing, you say? You're such a little kid. But I guess you are one. Then let me ask you something. What? What if someone you love was going to die? Wouldn't you do anything to stop it? Well, I for one believe in taking action. He would have killed you that day if I did nothing. I don't even know that. But I do. I saw it happen with my own eyes. Back when I had them. What happened to them? My eyes. Oh, I traded them for something special. Did them. I'm so pleased you want to talk to me. I'll tell you everything. What? Timeline 1, Anthony's dead. What? Christ, that's bright. Summer 1948. Timeline 1. That's time travel? It was an ordinary day the first time you died. The weather should have at least been bad, but the sky was just as blue as ever. The world is cruel like that. Stopped making sounds. This is getting boring. Dude, he's not. I don't want to go to jail. Let's get out of here. Oh my god, is that Anthony? Anthony, no, Anthony! Yes. God. It's hollow. But Anthony died. As I felt myself fading from existence, I realised I was no longer bound by your side. Go anywhere. So this took a bit of a turn, didn't it? Jesus. Oh my god. It's a donut. Somewhere beyond this reality, I beg to change your fate. Very well. What do I get in return? Time itself spun backwards, and for the first time the world felt a little less cruel. Timeline 2, The Friends We Left Behind, which is the second game I will be playing at some point, probably. Fucking have him, Hollow! Oh, so she does the same to him that he would have done to Anthony. Oh shit, okay. Hollow, no, stop. Fuck no. However, my newfound hope would quickly fade. I wouldn't be there for you anymore after what I did. You were an innocent soul, and violence horrified you. Why? Even after they stopped hurting you. It hurt me to realize that even though you were alive, I never. When they did changed anything. It felt like they cared more about making you disappear rather than helping you. I felt I made a mistake by interfering before. I was filled with shame as I turned the other cheek time and time again. Eventually, they could no longer bear the shame of your abnormalities. If your heart wouldn't be healed, then they decided it would be better if you were gone. You were taken to a place where you'd be hidden away from the harsh eyes of society. Where you would never be more than a shell of a human. Amidst the darkness, an even darker reality would begin to present itself. Okay, so there's time travel in this now, kids. Fucking A. I did not expect that. Holy shit. Eve? Found DNA samples of the nurse's blood on Dr. Rupert Figg's coat. He is under arrest as a prime suspect in the murder of Dolores Gibson. Dr. Figg? How is that possible? It had to be one of the children. Come to think of it, Dr. Figg never came in today. Could he have known this was going to happen and fled? They're here for the murderer, but it can't be Dr. Figg. He arrived recently. The ghost has been here for years. I need to give them the tapes. This might be my only chance. Huh? Wait, you have the wrong person. What are you going on about? The real murderer is on this tape. Show tape. A tape? You're joking? That's a film, son. He's so stupid that he doesn't even realise films aren't real life. It's no wonder he lives here. This child is truly beyond help. No, it's not fake, I promise. Please just watch it. Why is this boy even here? Somebody restrain him now. Hey, he escaped during his treatment. You're going straight to the punishment cell. Oh. Now, Anthony, this won't do. I told you that you had to pretend to be asleep no matter what. Now I have no choice but to deal with you personally, seeing as Dr. Figg is no longer available. You should have been good and listened to me. You'll be lobotomized once you've received due punishment for your poor behaviour. Oh my god. Neurosurgery is my specialty, so I'll be seeing you soon. Chin up. Soon you will. Oh my god, they're gonna fucking lobotomize him? No! Oh, fucking hell. Anthony? Oh, hello? Yes, Anthony? I have to find a way to stop this. I can't do it the same way I did before, though. Anthony won't like that. I need to go somewhere to think. Oh? Spooky? Oh, there we go. It is. is. God, he looks like a gargoyle. Doing here? Hollow. What's going on? Annabelle heard the news about Anthony. I see. I have to stop it. Being detained. What? Oh my god, his eyes are glowing red. She acted out. She pretended to try and run away so that Anthony has time to escape for real. Oh. That's right, she's sacrificing herself, insisting that she doesn't want to live anyway. There's nothing I can do. What could I possibly do? She doesn't even want to be here. Nothing will change that. But then, won't you end up... It's the only way I can keep her alive. Her anymore. Either that or I'll lose her forever. Listen up. Another patient had an even worse outburst than yours. We don't have time, nor resources to deal with both of you, so your lobotomy has been put on hold. The other patient was in greater need of the operation. Now that it's done, we need this cell to keep an eye on them. Looks like you're off the hook for now. Get back to your room, you brat. Oh no. No. No, 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 no. No. Annabelle. Annabelle. No. Oh god. Within the span of a few months, the supports that held up Halfmore began to crumble. Dr. Figg was never found and tried for his alleged crimes, and the staff quit en masse after the murder of Nurse Dolores. Scandals of Halfmore broke out amongst the press. It was not long until Halfmore Children's Asylum doors would close permanently, leaving a skeleton of its past horrors behind. Oh my god, don't tell me that's the end. It can't be. I was transferred out of the asylum before my friends. They were soon reported missing. Never knew what happened to them. Eventually I became an adult, and I was finally free to live my life and become a part of society. I worked several jobs to make ends meet. I earned scholarships to schools and became a private investigator after graduating. But I never forgot them, even once. My friends that were left behind. I wanted to look into the disappearance of my childhood friends. I never wished to return, but I felt I owed it to them. To my utter shock and horror, I quickly found that traces of them were still there. Their imaginary friends were still alive, betrayed by and angry at the world. They took out their rage and despair on me. None of them seemed to recognise me, except for Pookie. I narrowly escaped alive. After I left, I spoke with Hollow, and the pieces came together. Hollow explained to me that imaginary friends are inseparable from their humans, almost like parasites to a host. Without a host, imaginary friends wither and die. Typically, humans grow apart from their imaginary friends as they mature, and their imaginary friends cease to exist as a result. In order to exist on their own, an imaginary friend must eventually overtake their host. Because imaginary friends are parasitic in nature, this can happen whether the imaginary friend wills it or not. Hollow theorised that my friends had likely all been lobotomised. With the absence of their minds, their bodies remained a host for their imaginary friends. They were overtaken in a process that neither they or their imaginary friends had wanted. Their physical presence remained unseen by anyone without an imaginary friend. Children were deemed missing. They were left to rot inside Halfmore for almost 30 years. This news tore me apart. I'd always felt horrible that I was the only one to make it out. I felt I would do anything to save them. Hollow confided in me that she could turn back time. She told me she could change it all if I wished. Eris, you're not helping, baby. Come on. All I needed to do was die, and all she had to do was make a trade. I agreed. Oh, so that was still the time thing and everything. Okay, so that mentioned, so you play as Anthony as an adult in that timeline for the friends that we left behind, which is the other game I'm going to play. It's not often I see anyone twice. What will you give me this time? Oh, oops, that. Will you take my hair? Oh. No, I'm afraid that won't be good enough. I think I want your eyes. But she says she gave her eyes up. Once again, time reversed, bringing us to the reality we're currently living in.